Okay, I had to eliminate this dude's voice because he was just so annoying. But as you see from the sign, they're buying souls. And this is out in California. This is out in California where soul buying goes on, all right? So I wouldn't recommend calling this number. I'm sure somebody is, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right, and the reason I say I wouldn't recommend it is because when you see stuff like this, for one, they're not playing. That's number one. Two, I don't think people know who they're dealing with. All right, and these people have far reach. You ain't dealing with just some Joe Schmo. You ain't dealing with a crazy. You're dealing with people who are, organized and have far reach in society. All right. And I'm just gonna put it out there. I posted it before on my previous page, and when this page now. But I've been approached by they call themselves the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? And I know they wanted to buy my soul, and they told me, I did call once, and they was trying to get me to talk to somebody else called the Grand Master or Grand Wizard or somebody, and I'm like, fuck that. I was curious, but I was like, fuck that. I'm not selling shit. All right. I die po broke and, you know what I'm saying, disgusted. But I'm not selling a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they buying souls, people. What's really crazy about this video is that I know y'all like, and some people probably gonna call. I wouldn't advise it because you're probably gonna be talking to somebody. But anyway, look, the buying of souls is real. All right, this shit is real. And what's so crazy about it, the whole reason I'm even putting this up here is because, man, when I was in my 20s, I heard about this shit in New York City. That motherfuckers was buying souls for 8, 9, 10 grand. And they was buying the souls of like bums and stuff. All right? People on the streets. They was buying their souls. And of course people think you can't buy my soul. So they was selling them. All right? And the whole thing about this shit is, people, is that when you buy somebody's soul, all right, it's, they giving you the money here and while you alive, but they putting a spell on you, all right, so that when you die, you ain't going nowhere, all right, because these people got some esoteric knowledge that they using against you or against people who sell their soul like that. It's the same way as celebrities when they sell their soul. All right. That's why a lot of celebrities sell their soul, because people are under the misinformation that, my soul belongs to God. And see, that's the problem with not reading your Bibles. You know what I'm saying? Because, you listen to your preachers and pastors they making up shit. All right. But ain't none of this shit written down no goddamn where. You see what I'm saying? And your soul is your own. If you sell it to somebody, then you sold it. All right, you just sold your soul. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? You think, like at the end of this video, it's gonna be a clip of Prince saying, there's a war going on and the battlefield is in the mind, but the prize is the soul. How long you think it took Prince to figure that out? Because he sold his soul too. But how long you think it took him to figure out, wait a minute, these motherfuckers ain't playing. This shit is real. And that's just like Orlando Brown said about Prince. All right. When it was time for Prince to go, he said Prince was outside. Damn, I forget the word, but, prancing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew it was his time. He had to pay the piper. Look, when I tell you that you are the God, all right? You, not God is in you. You are the God. Your soul is energy, all right? Get the Soul Trap session so you can understand exactly what this means, so you can understand exactly what your power is. We have no power over here. We in these bodies. Our bodies are meant to limit us, all right? But once you free of this body, you become God, all right? When you die, you actually become the God. But if you don't have no knowledge on how do I become the God? What do I do? This is where everybody is at. That's why they escorting you into the light. That's why when you die, or when you're about to die, you know, that's why people see beings and shit in the room. So, like, I'm going to post the video next. Or the nurse telling you, like, you know, every time she work at a home, was it a assisted living thing or hospice thing, all right? And she like, every time they die, they start talking to somebody that can't nobody see. That's the aliens disguised as your friends, loved ones, whoever, who are coming to take you into the light. See, they don't want you dwelling around. They don't want you hanging out, loitering. Because if you hang out and loiter, you might find out some shit. So they're not going to let you do that. They come to escort you straight from point A. Think about it for a second. Why are they here? To be honest with you, think about it for a second. Why are they even here? Why is someone coming to escort you into the light? Have you ever thought about that? Like, why? Like, you would think that when you die, then, you know, everything is there. But it's not. It's pure darkness and a light, which you got to go down a tunnel to. And don't that sound suspicious to you? It should. But you better get the Soul Trap session so you can understand who and what you are when you pass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what I'm trying to explain to you is you just bought a brand new phone that can do all type of stuff, but you never read the manual. So the only thing you doing on your phone is texting, taking pictures, and making calls. Meanwhile, this motherfucker can do all sorts of shit. But you don't know because you don't got no knowledge. And that's the state, that's the mental state of everybody that passes away who don't get the Soul Trap session. Get it.